Hello and welcome to the final episode of the year for Star Wars Culture Live. I am Ian, and this is Marty. This is your Star Wars positive podcast. We are while the internet can be very negative and toxic sometimes, especially the Star Wars internet, we are here to celebrate what we love most about Star Wars: the culture, the media, the fans, cosplay, anything like that, any of that stuff. So welcome. If you've seen us before, welcome back. If you have anything for us during the show, if you have any comments, anything, we love reading comments. We don't get that many comments. So if you any questions, let's make this show all about questions. Any Star Wars or non-Star Wars questions, if you have them, pop them in the chat. We want to answer them or make a joke about how we can't answer them. But before we get to that, last episode of the year, Marty, what you been up to? What you up to now?
Trying not to get sick as much as I kind of already am. I'm a little stuffy, as y'all can kind of tell me speaking. But I have been reading a few graphic novels, Superman mostly, because that's me. I'm a Superman guy, and I'm definitely excited for Supergirl's teaser trailer dropping tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. But I've been reading this right here, Superman House of Brainiac, in physical media, but I'm also reading The Adventures of Superboy on my tablet. So I'm pretty supered, man.
I'm pretty supered. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the first time I've ever heard the word Superboy. Is that just like?
What,
paint me a word picture.
It's a clone of Superman who's younger. He is a clone whose DNA is a mixture of, spoiler alert, Superman and Lex Luthor.
Okay.
He was created by Lex to be considered a backup. So, like, in case Superman disappeared, he would, kind of work for Lex, being the new face of, Superman. But eventually, he kind of learned all of this and split to go work with Superman. And now he goes by the name Connor, or Con-El for his, alien name.
I don't know why that made me laugh so much. Just you were talking about like Superman and all these alien names, and you were like, and he goes by Connor.
You're right.
With his friend Hunter and Trevor and Steve.
Yeah. I can't remember how he got the Connor name, or Con-El for that matter. It's been a while since I've read that part, but I know in the Young Justice TV series, he got it because he needed a name, and one of his friends liked the name Connor, and of course he doesn't know Superman's identity yet as Clark Kent, so they took the last name Kent, so he's Connor Kent.
That seems like a huge coincidence.
Right, until they found out that he really didn't know, until eventually Superman told him, he's like, yeah, by the way, that's my name, Kent. I go by Clark. They're like, what?
It's hilarious. Yeah, that's I was gonna say maybe he really liked Star Trek and just went with Khan. All right, that's enough non-Star Wars. What am I up to? I think the most exciting news for me is that the Instagram audience can't really see it now. I can't move it that far, but the YouTube audience, I got as part of my lightsaber collaborations, the latest one I got is the Grand Inquisitor saber, and it's up on my wall instead of where the Darth Maul saber usually is right now. It's a double blade, and it's very cool. It's very strange. The one button works for both blades. It's like it doesn't treat it like two separate blades. It's you put in, there's two separate blades obviously, but they both run off the same battery, which is different, but honestly a lot simpler. But I don't know if that means that battery has half the life of a normal battery because it's doing double the work. So if this blade goes off after 20 minutes, then that's why. All right, let's move into some HoloNet news here. We've got usually what we do is we go to the Star Wars Underworld Instagram page. They have all the latest on Star Wars news, but they are on their holiday break right now. Oh, speaking of which, announcement time. This is going to be our last show of the year. We are going to go on some well-deserved. We've done 52 episodes in the last year and a couple months. We are going to go on some well-deserved holiday break, mostly because next week is literally like the day before or 2 days before my birthday, and then it's like Christmas Eve, and so and then after that is New Year's Eve, and I will be literally at Disney. Hope maybe in the Star Wars, maybe in Galaxy's Edge, maybe not, maybe in a different one. I don't know. We got to figure out what Star Wars or what they do. What does Disney do for New Year's Eve? If you know that, shove that in the comments because I need to know what I'm going with the big kids, and we should figure that out. Is there like a special illumination fireworks?
I think they have it right there at like downtown Disney, right in front of Cinderella's castle.
Okay, like a ball drop or a something.
They have a countdown, kind of similar. Like they have it projected onto the castle, and then at midnight, I think it shoots fireworks. Before that, there's like performances by artists and things like that.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Now, I'm not sure how much of that was actually live or pre-recorded. Because sometimes they do that.
You know what? By the time we're down there, not going to matter. It's gonna be awesome. And then we'll be back. I think January 7th is the first Wednesday of the new year that we're gonna do.
I think so.
Yeah. It's 1 week after Christmas or New Year's Eve. So yeah, we'll be back then. But this is the last episode of the year. So what we're gonna do here, we have a meme that we're gonna discuss, which is pretty fun. Well, first we're going to do the news, but then we have a meme that's going to be, we're going to talk about and discuss, which is going to be pretty fun. And then we're going to talk about our own year in review. I'll go back and look at all the streams from this year and talk about them, touch on them real quick. And then Marty, do you have a trivia question for us today?
No, I've been prepping for this, and it's for people who can see on YouTube. I made a snowman, so I spend my time doing that.
We got the full widescreen has a snowman rebel pilot dressed up. I like his gray helmet. Honestly, it's pretty cool. I like the darker X-wing pilot helmets. You're so used to seeing the white one, the Luke one, but I like it when they have darker ones. I think that looks cool.
It was gonna be white, but his head's white. I was like, you can't see that. I had to fix that.
You're right. All right, let's get into some HoloNet news. We just have 3 main stories for you. First, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 remake plans are revealed as KOTOR 1 reimagining continues development at Saber. So it looks like they're making a KOTOR remake, but then also it looks like there are leaks of plans to also make KOTOR 2. I unfortunately did not have the right gaming system when those originals came out, so I never played them. I know some of the lore, but I never actually played the games. What do you think we can expect from these remakes?
For one, I mean, if it'll eventually come out, because KOTOR has been in developmental hell for over 5 years now since it was originally announced.
Hanging out with GTA 6.
Yeah, basically. There's a lot of things going back and forth of I guess between the two studios not making some agreements. I guess I think it's from Respawn, if I'm not mistaken. That was the last one I know of a studio that was working on it. Who did the
interesting.
Who did the remastered versions of the classics, which are fun. I've played it on my iPad. And I played the originals on my laptop back in the day. Those are fun games. You kind of missing out, but I mean, you could play it on your phone if you want, or if you got an iPad. Like $10 each.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. All right,
Yeah,
I'll check that out.
they're fairly cheap. You can, especially if they got a bundle that cheapens them both. But I expect this game to be just more of an updated version, in my opinion, of what KOTOR is. Like, I don't expect it to go full on, hack and slash like games these days. They might stick to the typical
Like
RPG, one person at a time.
turn-based?
Turn-based
Okay.
RPG, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Like Final Fantasy.
Yeah, something like that. That's my
It's kind of fun.
guess. I mean, there's a lot to explore, so hopefully they can expand upon that.
Yeah,
Especially
there's a place for that.
city, especially first place you go to, Terrace. That's a huge kind of city area to explore. I do hope though they get rid of the loading screens between each section you go to, because that is annoying.
I feel like that's something they could probably update. If they do, we'll find out.
We'll see in maybe 20 more years. I don't know. Probably next couple of years or so.
Those are on my list behind. Those will be on my list behind Fallen Order and Survivor. So if you play those, you'll have to let me know how those are. I do need to get to Fallen Order and Survivor. We have them both. I just haven't gotten to them. It's bad. I'm just so deep into Helldivers 2 right now. All right. What else? Oh, for news, two other things. If you're a Star Wars fan, you probably heard by now, but the original theatrical cut of A New Hope is going to return to theaters February 19th, 2027. I got so excited for this and keep forgetting it's like a year and a half away. But that's going to be,
yeah.
I mean, 2027 in general is going to be a great year for Star Wars.
It definitely is.
The theatrical cut returning, like, unless you literally recorded this off TV, which my dad did, thankfully. I do remember this. But like, it's not easy to find, and so the fact that they're bringing that one back to theaters without all the updated special edition George Lucas CGI stuff is going to be pretty cool. I will be going to multiple showings of that in my X-wing pilot armor, so it's gonna be great. Costume.
I own the cut of the original theatrical version.
Yeah, you do.
It's from the 2004 special edition of the movies. Like, during 2004, they did the original trilogy DVD combo set, where you got the special edition and the theatrical cuts for each one. So not just New Hope, but Empire and Jedi. You got all those cuts of the theatrical cuts. So I watched them. I'm like, you know what? These are cool. These are fine. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm still gonna go see it in theaters, maybe. But I've seen a lot of people. I saw a post literally today. It's like 30 years later, Lucasfilm's finally doing something to fix a mistake or something. I'm like, this isn't them fixing a mistake. This is them just celebrating 50 years of Star Wars. And what better way for the fans to enjoy it than to watch the original cut? It's not like they're decanonizing the special edition. It's just it's 50 years. Let's pull this out of the vault and throw it in theaters again.
Yeah, it's just a gesture. It's fun. It's like it's a peace offering to the people who are less interested in the newer stuff, the Disney stuff. I am putting that very diplomatically. And it feels like that's kind of what Disney's doing now with this special release. It's like whatever kind of Star Wars fan you are, like, no matter how toxic you've been on your YouTube channels, I mean, this is like, it has to be your thing, right? This is what you wanted. This is all you wanted. So seems to be like a peace offering or something.
Yeah. I have a theory of who you're talking about.
Ha I hit my mic. Yeah. And then the last piece of news here, pretty exciting. We are excited news. We are working with 036 Studio and CCG Lab. Sorry, this is Star Wars page we're talking about. To develop a brand new digital collectible card game where players can battle across the Star Wars galaxy. This kind of feels like a response to the Pokemon trading card game going digital. Where
Right?
people are
That's what
opening
it felt
packs
like.
and getting, yeah. If it's not too time consuming, I could check that out. I mean, if you're just opening packs and trading and playing and battling and whatever, I'd check that out. I haven't been playing
I feel like
Pokemon Go
that's
as much.
Yeah, I feel like that's more fun to do it this way than just the original Topps trading card collection. Because I mean, I prefer the physical trading cards of like collecting. But if this is a battle, I feel like that's more fun to do.
Yeah, it's like mixing the best of those things, and like when you're collecting and trading, and it's not like I used to do that with my friends in like middle school for Pokemon cards, but it's unfortunately I'm an adult now, so I don't get to do that kind of thing as often. So if there's a way to get a little bit of that particular dopamine feeling on my phone, then why not get a little?
You just gotta find the right crowds, man.
Yeah, I mean, and the time to leave my house.
That's true.
All right. So that was our news. It's been a little bit of a slow season for Star Wars. Not any shows coming out at this moment. Lots of good stuff coming in the next 2 years or so. But at least they're not canceled, which is speaking of those types of projects. The meme, I'm going to throw it up on the screen here. I hope you can see it pretty well. Which
it was
good. A thing. Yeah, right. I made it an overlay. Which canceled? It was I forget which was this. Star Wars High Ground. Where was this?
Yeah, it's from Star Wars High Ground.
Yeah, Star Wars High Ground, fun page. Which canceled Star Wars project would you most like to see? And if you're listening, there are 6 listed here. The Hunt for Ben Solo, The Acolyte Season 2, Star Wars Underworld, Star Wars Detours, Rangers of the New Republic, and Duel of the Fates. So six decent options there. I'm not gonna lie, 2 of those I've never heard of. So Marty's gonna take us through those. But first, let's just go through and kind of explain what all of them are. We've got the Hunt for Ben Solo. Obviously, that project that we just found out about a few weeks ago. That I almost called him Kylo Ren. Adam Driver took, and who was it? Filoni? Who else? He worked with a writer.
I have it right here, actually, in my notes. If I could just find it, it's in the back of my notes.
Oh, we did not talk about Marty's awesome hat yet. He's got a Chewbacca Santa hat. It's the greatest thing.
Oh yeah.
It's good stuff.
I also got Grogu's ears with the Santa hat behind me. I guess technically they're supposed to be Yoda ears, but they're small enough to be Grogu.
Yeah, I like Grogu.
Okay, so it is Adam Driver, Steven Soderbergh, and Rebecca Blunt.
That's right. They took their pitch, their idea to Lucasfilm, and Lucasfilm loved it. The Hunt for Ben Solo would be something about hunting for Ben Solo in the afterlife. Like I assume he would be in some Force Ghost world, or it would be a lot into like the Force spiritualism. It would be a fun journey into something like that, which could fit well with like the Mortis gods, or I don't know, something, or the world between worlds. The possibilities are endless, and Lucasfilm loved it, but Disney was just like, no, he can't be alive.
That was literally it.
It was a take. I feel like there are you brought Darth Maul back. You brought Darth Maul back. He was literally cut in half. You probably could have, and it worked. Like, no one's mad about that. No one legitimate. So like you can't. I mean, you're literally releasing a new show about him. Like what, next year? So maybe you don't shut that down so quickly.
I feel like, I mean, heck, Ben is part of the Force dyad. I mean, he literally should be coming back to life, in my opinion, more so than Maul would have been.
Right? There was no reason for Maul to survive. No reason at all. He was cut in half and fell down a bottomless shit. He's not getting any medical attention down there.
No, he's just pilot, just landed into a garbage pile.
And as far as we know, he didn't sink into the Force and go into some spiritual Force realm.
He just got very angry. You know, he's the Hulk. Yeah. He just got very angry, and that kept him alive.
I guess he's just so angry that it kept him alive. That is a fun take too. No shade on that take. That's a fun thing to imagine. Like literally too angry to die. That's pretty awesome. Can relate. But yeah. Next up, Acolyte season 2. I think that's pretty obvious. We all know that. Great stuff there. Could have a nice look at something we hadn't seen in live action before, pre episode 1, like High Republic era Jedi, and really wish we could have explored that more. Not to mention Darth Plagueis, like how everyone wants to see Darth Plagueis. How are you going to bully them into whatever? Anyway, before I get emotional,
you know,
before. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I do want to say. I think people forget, like, those characters that, you know, they supposedly hate, all of them wouldn't have been in the second season. Most of them, spoiler alert, you know, they're
let me do it. I have it. Let me do it. It's the last one. You're muted.
Dead, so...
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean, yeah, a lot of them wouldn't be there. Like 2 of them would be there, 2 or 3.
Yeah,
I was really Vernestra versus that congressman, senator, whatever.
Vernestra at the let's see, it'd be Vernestra, Chimere, and the twins. They're the only ones that would have made it back.
Yep, I was right. That lightsaber lasted half the duration. Because of powering 2 blades. That's unfortunate. All right. Well, I'm going to be this weird green color for the rest of the episode. What was I going to say next? Oh, next up. Yeah, where's the graphic? Star Wars Underworld. You were explaining that was going to be a show, right?
Yeah. So this was a show that George Lucas himself had an idea for. You could even find it online. It's like concept footage of like them on a green screen. Like you even have all these actors and people in stormtroopers. So it's basically just, you know, life in the underworld. Not much was really known about it. It just take place on Coruscant. And the footage you do see is pretty darn good. And I wish that Disney would, you know, pick up on that concept and alter it a little bit, maybe, you know, to fit whatever the canon is now. But I feel like that's what people want. They want, you know, a mixture of it. You know, you're like the grittiness. They want gritty. Like Andor did really good for 2 seasons. People like
Tales
that.
Of the Underworld.
Tales of it. Yes.
I mean, I don't know the numbers. Everybody seemed to like it. How are you gonna not like Cad Bane and those characters?
Exactly. So there's an audience for that. They just need to find the perfect team to lead that, I guess.
I wonder if we'll get some of those ideas in the Maul Shadow Lord show.
You know, I didn't think about that. That'd be pretty cool. I'm sure there's some ideas there they could use.
Because although I'm open operating in criminal syndicates and things and building that stuff up. So
yeah,
maybe that'll.
Although I'm open to write it, guys.
He's right here. Hey,
I'll write it. Give it
right there.
Give it.
Where are you? You're up there. He's right there.
I'm right here. Yeah.
I would also operate as a consultant. I have Darth Maul's saber. That's my qualification.
You said you read a podcast. That's enough right there.
I have a podcast. I don't know if you know this. All right. After that, Star Wars Underworld. What is Star Wars Detours? I have literally never seen this logo, never heard of this before in my life.
Okay. Every time I see that, I always think of the trailer. It always shows the trailer at the end. It goes Detours, and it always cracks me up. It is an animated comedy series, differentiated from other Star Wars animated series, that it's a parody of the franchise. It has nothing to do with the franchise, so therefore it falls into the non-canonical, sense of it. But it was
Interesting.
Yeah, and this it takes place between the prequel and original trilogy. It's produced by Lucasfilm in collaboration with Robot Chicken's creators Seth Green and Matthew Senrick. And believe it or not, they had a total of 39 episodes of the show produced and ready to be released. Like they
ready to be released.
they had 39 episodes completed with 62 additional scripts finished. So they really were like, we got first couple seasons ready to go.
Wow. I thought you were about to tell me that there are 39 episodes out, and I've never seen this.
No, it's a canceled project that literally had like 2 seasons, maybe 2.5 seasons ready to go. It's been literally they've been working on it since 2013. No, 2012 actually. And everyone kept saying, "Hey, what about this project? What about this?" And they're like, "Well, we're not going to do it right now." And the last thing that was actually mentioned, there was actually a sign that at Celebration, a Lucasfilm Animation retrospective poster was released with a stormtrooper from that show was on there. So it kind of sparked people's interest to be like, is it gonna happen? Because this would be pretty awesome too. I mean, it's got a great cast. It's got Seth Green in it. I think it's got Seth MacFarlane in it as well, if I'm not mistaken.
What has how do you red light a thing? Oh my god!
And it even had Weird Al playing Forlom.
Was this before Family Guy did their Star Wars episodes? Or after?
No. I think it was after. Okay. This was kind of right around the same time as well, where I think they were doing their Robot Chicken specials for the Star Wars franchise.
Oh no, Robot Chicken came before Family Guy.
I think the first one did. They were kind of in there in between for 2 and 3, I think.
Oh, it was like interspersed. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. So that's Star Wars Detours. Definitely gonna need to look that up. Oh, but I can't watch released, right? I can watch.
Well, you can watch trailers. There are a few clips out there from episodes you can watch. They're out there.
Man, I need to see that. That sounds awesome. Sounds right up my
It's
alley.
Hilarious. Yes.
Next up is Rangers of the New Republic. That one I think is pretty well known, probably because it's so recent. But they were gonna do a show with Cara Dune and Carson Teva, and they were gonna do, like, she had just accepted a position as a ranger for the New Republic, which I have that 5 or that Rebel Legion coin that looks like that badge. By the way, it's awesome. Cool. And I meant to bring it home today. I forgot. It's on display at my desk at work. But they and Carson Teva, and Carson Teva obviously is the X-Wing pilot, and they were gonna go solve freaking crimes together, look for remnants and do whatever Rangers of the New Republic. I imagine that they would be tackling like the frontiers. Like Carson Teva he's got connections with the Mandalorians, as reluctant as they are to admit.
Yeah.
But they and Cara Dune, like, obviously was used to be a shock trooper, and she knows how Imperials work, and I imagine that they would be sent on the toughest freaking missions to hunt out Imperial remnants, and that would have been awesome. That would have been an awesome show to watch.
Yeah. I think they said, I heard a rumor, I think Miggs Mayfeld was supposed to be in it too, that character.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he was supposed
they
to be
let him
involved.
go, and then it would be great to have a guy on the inside with those connections, So that would have been extremely fun to watch. A nice, like, they showed us the Mandalorian. He's like the outlaw, and they'd be showing us like they were like Brooklyn Nine-Nine vibes. The cops, they're space cops. I'm getting too old.
Okay, I can see that.
I know. There could be funny moments. And then the last one, Star Wars Duel of the Fates. Obviously, I know Duel of the Fates is the musical number from Fighting Darth Maul, but what is the media project? I don't know that.
Okay, so Duel of the Fates was the original name of what Episode 9 was to be called. It was written by Colin Trevorrow. Yep. So Star Wars Episode 9, Duel of the Fates. It was, written by Colin Trevorrow and Derek Conley. It was obviously, as you said, it took its name from the musical score by John Williams from The Phantom Menace. Unfortunately,
I do remember hearing about this.
Things were, I guess, getting a little crazy over there, and in September of 2017, Trevorrow departed the production, and Lucasfilm described it as creative differences.
Okay.
So they were, according to someone though, a report, Trevorrow had a clash with Kathleen, and you don't want to cross the boss, and hope to keep your job.
Right.
So they had this whole script. Apparently, a lot of the cast members liked it. It was really good script. It was about Finn and Rose, going undercover for like a stormtrooper uprising or something, and then something else was going to happen. But I saw things where all the cast members, like, this is great, this is going to be great. Fell through, unfortunately, with Trevorrow exiting, and therefore it caused J.J. Abrams to pick up that mantle and scribble as many notes as possible. And unfortunately, it wasn't the strongest finish to a series. I hate to say it. I mean, it's still good, but it wasn't as strong as it should be. And you even have the actors themselves, including John Boyega, who's very, out there about it. He's like, I feel like, characters of color were kind of pushed to the background, and it was more about all these white people, which,
Rose had so much screen time in the second one. She, like, we fell in love with, she lost her sister. We fell in love with how passionate she was about the cause, and about, like, we don't win this by with hate. We win this by saving the people we love. And that was a great line. And they made so much progress with her, and then just completely erased her from the third one. She had, like, what, 10 seconds of screen time, if that.
Yeah, seriously.
And I know part of, well, maybe not part of that, but, like, I know that in between those two movies, she endured so much on social media that I guess since this is the last episode of the year, I'm going to also say, like, again, if you don't like a movie, don't freaking message the actors. If you don't like how a certain thing, they are doing their work. They're doing the best they can. She gave an amazing performance. Don't, like, you can have an intellectual discussion about plot points, and you think it could have gone this direction, like a respectable, like, legitimate discussion, without it. Like, only the worst type of people take take that type of action and be shitty to actors and actresses online. Don't do that. If you're a viewer and you do that, I don't want you as a viewer.
I was gonna say, you were talking about that. I was like, I don't once believe I've heard anybody say anything about Benicio del Toro's character. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really like his character a whole lot. I mean, it had its moments, but like I could have
is
done
that the
without
spoiler
it.
guy? Is that the pickpocket guy?
Yeah, the guy that double crossed him at the end.
Yeah, I mean, that was extremely on brand, by the way. Like, I don't know why they thought that. Like, come on.
You don't hear anyone criticizing him for his performance or anything like that.
Nope. There's tons of them. They just, but the two biggest female characters in the film, oh my, they got so much rhetoric vitriol online. Like, oh, what a coincidence. Look at yourselves. Anyway, all right. So with all of those kind of summarized, which canceled Star Wars project would you, Marty, most like to see out of those 6?
Oh man, that's like choosing between favorite children, but I don't have any children, so
maybe I'll choose the other one so we can save them both.
I'm gonna go with Acolyte season 2, just because it's different. It's a fresh take of something that I feel like I haven't really seen much in Star Wars. I like these like kung fu action, but same time noirish detective / a little bit of horror film to it. Like it had everything for me. I enjoyed it, and it's set during the High Republic.
Right, the High Republic was an immensely successful endeavor. Like the comics, the novels, the art, just like the concepts in general. Like we finally got it live action, and then these idiots just freaking tanked it.
I mean, I will say production was a little costly because they did decide to go shoot at all these locations for most of it, and that took some budget. But
that too.
I think give them some time and to rework some things, they could have used the volume a little bit more.
Yes. And there was something about it that like they showed us the future and the past at the same time. Like they did that mystery thing where they show you some of the past but not all of the past, and then they like bounce back and forth between the past and the present. Which I don't like in the moment when it's happening to me. I'm like, oh, they're showing us like a little breadcrumb at a time. But like it hurts so good, It's like frustrating in a very entertaining way. As opposed to Andor, where it's mostly linear. Like they have some flashbacks to when he's a kid or whatever, but it's mostly linear. It's like what's happening right now in real time the whole time. But it's cool. It's a tried and true like mystery show method. Anyway, yeah. Because you picked Acolyte, I will also not pick Acolyte. I am actually going to go with I'm very torn between Hunt for Ben Solo and Rangers of the New Republic. I think I'm gonna go Hunt for Ben Solo, and I say this because the world of Rangers of the New Republic is very rife with content right now, and I feel like if they had great ideas for stories, they can fit them into to somewhere. Like they could.
I feel like they've already been trying to fit them into season 3 of Mando and
or
Ahsoka
season
1.
Might be some of them might be in Ahsoka, or some of them might be in the Mando Grogu movie. So like it had kind of like an outlet for those ideas, but the Hunt for Ben Solo was something that was very unique, and like if you get Adam Driver and some of those writers on board, and you get Lucasfilm on board, like I don't see how that could not be awesome. So that's my vote.
Yeah, and I'm gonna. I hate to say this, but I always thought when Iger came back, he was going to be, the savior of Disney, the savior of everything, because Bob Chapek, who was his predecessor. I mean, you got to give him credit because he did the Disney Plus stuff, especially during COVID. He, threw everything out. We got the Mandalorian because of him and things like that. But yeah, Iger's back. He started off strong, and look at him now. I mean, I feel like he might have gone a little power crazy or something. Yeah, I feel like this ain't the Iger that we liked, that we wanted.
Yeah, I don't know as much about the background behind the scenes stuff. Whenever I see all those names, I just kind of glaze over. It kind of takes it out of it for me if I think if I think too hard about the administrative side of all these decisions. It like takes the magic out of this for me. Part of me still thinks of Star Wars as a documentary. So when I get glimpses that are too strong behind the scenes, I'm like, shaking reality.
You're like the trailer from the original Star Wars a long time ago. Somewhere this has already happened.
Yeah, I am that person. That's me. They went into my brain for that. All right. The other thing we were going to do on this final episode of the year was just go through a little year in review. So I am going to open up our own YouTube channel real quick and just look through Star Wars culture.
By the way, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, please.
Oh yeah. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, wherever you're watching from, like we have streams going on Facebook, YouTube, even Instagram now. If you're seeing us vertical, give us a wave or a shout out. Thanks for tuning in. If you're on my nerdiest stepdad page, I know we have a few of them rotating in and out there. Oh yeah, that's you.
See, one of them's me.
Excuse me. Yeah, one of them's you. Yeah, so let's just go through and look at our episodes from oh my god, it says 10 months ago. Premiere of 1 year ago was the premiere of Skeleton Crew. So what? Yeah. Skeleton Crew was like, was it over New Year's, or was it all in December?
It ended in January, I think.
Okay, yeah. So there were a few episodes where we just kind of went through and we were episode by episode by episode. We just talked about Skeleton Crew coming out. It's nice when we have a show, a show being released at the same time. It's nice and stressful because, as you know, they come out Tuesday night at 9 p.m. and then we have to watch the episode before we talk about it the next day. But that gives us
as long as they're not like Andor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, as long as they're not like Andor, where it's like you have to watch 3 hours of TV. That was exhausting.
That was stressful.
It was nice to have an excuse to like, I'm sorry, I just have to watch this right now when it comes. My wife made it through.
Can I do my job?
Yeah, my wife made it through most of the first episode of each one. And then she went to bed and I watched either the next one or the next two if the plot was just too freaking crazy. All right, yeah. So that we did some Skeleton Crew stuff, and then we did one where we diving into Jod's Jedi background and then legendary bounty hunters. That's cool. And then there was an episode where you were not here and I did a family episode with a special guest star where we talked about different clone armors and we ranked his favorite. Oh my god, he looks so small there. And then after that I think you were still on vacation or something, and we did one with my other stepkid and we talked about Star Wars animals and different creatures because they really like animals, and they're wearing their cat ears in there. And so we were talking about porgs and falviers. What are those creatures at the
fathers?
Fathers? Okay. And then we had a nice discussion one, cash grab or quality, recent media and its impact on the franchise. Cash grab or quality. That was a good one. What do you think about the next things coming out? Cash grab or quality? I mean, Ahsoka season 2 seems like they're definitely
trying to go for quality in that one. I hate to say it, but I think the Mando Grogu movie is more of a cash grab than a quality.
I know
it will have quality. It will have quality.
Also,
but it's mainly a cash grab.
It will have quality, but also, like, is it a cash grab if I'm actively throwing my money at it? Like, I know it's not going to be Andor. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for hijinks of this stone cold bounty hunter turned dad. Like, that's adorable. It's my own life story.
I think that's the definition of cash grab right there. You just gotta be like, if I'm just throwing my money at them, you know.
Yeah,
right?
I'm just no, I think you're right. And then we did a what if something about, well, I see Obi-Wan and Yoda on the thumbnail, so I'm not sure what our what ifs were with that. I don't think it was the one with
the episode and title name, like the number.
It just says Star Wars What If, exploring different prequel possibilities.
Okay,
it doesn't have a number. That was after we stopped doing numbers in the title.
I was saying, because I got my notes here. I was thinking maybe that was around the time.
It was around. It was 9 months ago. So
9 months ago. Well, okay, I'm not going to be able to fight it in this short amount of time here.
No, I wouldn't bother. Hey yo, boys, bit late, but happy to stop by. What's up? Sorry, have to ask. Did Marty scalp a Wookiee and turn it into a cap? What do you think, Marty? How'd you get that? How'd you get that hat?
Let's just say he had a high bounty that I couldn't resist.
I'm a little sad about it because it looks like it's specifically Chewbacca. So I, R.I.P.
This is my personal touch.
And then I skipped some. Okay, we had what if. So there was and then we got into Andor season. So it was Andor season 2 trailer. We did some breakdown. We did some predictions. We did another what if with Ahsoka and alternate timelines. I think we focused on the world between worlds and what if, like, Ezra hadn't pulled Ahsoka out and things like that. And then we did a top 5 droids because we hadn't done that before.
That was fun.
And we talked about whether or not it was too much of a rebellion era. Like we have Star Wars done too much in that original trilogy era. Fair enough then. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna I don't want to ask too many questions of Marty at this point. You know, you see that and you're just like, I'm gonna steer clear. I'll talk about it when he's ready. And then 7 months ago, Star Wars Celebration Japan and Andor season 2 initial reactions. And then the next 3 to 4 episodes were just reacting to Andor. Again, it's just so those episodes are so fun where we just talk about the new stuff.
I'm going through my notebook, man, and that's all for Good Andor Lord. Right here.
My wrist hurts looking at that.
Like anything I had thoughts about, I wrote it down, man.
I sat there like this and just let it hit me. And then I thought about it all night instead of sleeping. And then maybe this holiday season I should just watch all of it again. It's just so good.
Ooh.
You know what I was thinking about recently? That elite squad that they sent, like that SWAT team, that Imperial SWAT team that they sent into the apartment. I need more of that. I need a little show about that.
Yeah.
Empire SWAT. I need more about just like 90% action, 10% funny.
Yeah.
And then right after that, obviously, Tales of the Underworld came out. We talked about that. Pop culture check-in, movie spoofs, and video game legends. We did just like a culture special. That's fun. Talked about baseballs and things like that. Ooh, another What If prequel trilogy, alternate realities. I see one if he hadn't turned to the dark side, and there's little Skywalker children that are being raised by their parents. Ooh, this was a fun one. Exploring the 7 forms of lightsaber combat 5 months ago.
Yeah,
That's great.
Wow, that was 5 months ago.
I know. Sticking with lightsaber themes, kyber crystals. What are they? What do we know? Where do we see them? We see them in that one Clone Wars episode.
Yeah.
Where they go to Ilum. Ilum?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, good. This was the dumbest one with the Force, Remembering the Fallen, where we had our top 5 character deaths. What do you mean? Top 5 deaths? I remember halfway through the episode, we were like, what the hell are we doing? Oh my God.
Oh God, I can't remember that one.
He says, yeah, Ian, those ISB tactical troopers are great. Few in the 501st are already making that uniform. It's so cool, dude. It's so fun to watch. Like, I was so terrified when they were in the thing. Like, that's how you know they're elite. Like, I was terrified. And like, they're not wearing helmets. Like, you know it's serious when like one of them's like, no. This helmet, like, you can't see out of it. Like, I'm not I need my full range of vision here. Like, they were sick. I need to know more about them.
I think while you were talking, I got to think. I think the top 5 deaths were the ones that hit us the worst.
It was a depressing episode for sure. I don't know what we were thinking about.
It definitely was.
4 months ago, Journey from Animation to Live Action. I remember that one. We were talking about all the characters that started out animated and then went live action.
Yeah.
Ooh, and then we went gaming, Sabak, Dejarik, and Other Galactic Gaming. Yeah, I have happy news. My cantina raised the most money for Sabak for charity this year, so I will be unwrapping a little trophy and some other things for that achievement. But the most important achievement is that we raised almost $4,000 this year for Johns Hopkins Children's Center.
Nice.
Good stuff. I really like being able to. I really like how easy Extra Life makes it to just like do good in this world at this particular moment in history. Then 3 months ago, we had our anniversary episode, 1 year of Star Wars Culture Live. We have transformed, and we've got a new background and new everything. And that was the one where the Arabesh was backwards for some reason.
Yeah.
And like my nerd self just happened to like realize it. What might have been canceled video game projects, kind of similar to this one, but with just the video game projects. Lots of good stuff there. We just talked about, and then we just talked about Andor at the Emmys and what it might win, what it was nominated for. And then the Lego Galaxy Returns and the Mandalorian and Grogu teaser trailer. Yeah, the Rebuild the Galaxy Season 2 came out. Pieces of the Past, I believe, with a new villain.
Yeah.
I forget his name. I'm not going to remember.
I can't remember off the top of my head either.
I was able to whip out my Dark Falcon again. Enjoy that Darth Jar Jar Lego nonsense. And by nonsense, I mean like really fun stuff.
I keep seeing those at Walmart now. I'm like, man, I need to get me one.
Yeah. You know what I really want from Lego that I'm not going to get? Because it's just, I bought myself a U-Wing bomber for my birthday for Chell to give me for my birthday. I was like, hey, can you give me this on my birthday? Maybe I'll forget about it. I have not forgot about it. But after Andor, I was like, I need that. You get a Lego K2SO. I can't not have that.
No.
Yeah. And but I really like the gingerbread AT-AT. There's a Lego gingerbread AT-AT Walker, and it's the most whimsical thing. It's just so fun. Then we moved on to multimedia memories, forgotten galactic projects, and how they did. Spoiler alert: they mostly didn't do that well. A few of them got some traction, but and then Visions came out. We had a pre-Visions episode and then a post-Visions episode, and that was pretty much a month ago. Yeah, good stuff there. That was Halloween. I was in my pilot costume.
Yeah, your stepson didn't scare you this year. I was expecting him
I know. I said he was supposed to. He was supposed to, but he was playing Minecraft with his friends and got distracted or something.
Okay, he's forgiven, I guess.
I guess, yeah. Like as excuses go, that's a pretty good one. Across the genres, stories spanning the spectrum. So we talked about the different genres of Star Wars projects and like what they there was kind of mystery and action and drama and I think those are mostly they touch on comedy here and there, but and then a 50th episode special that was 2 episodes ago. We basically reintroduced ourselves. We got some new backgrounds going on. That was also the Thanksgiving episode, and you had that delicious looking turkey porg in the background.
Yes.
Is that still in here? Can I pull that up?
It is.
Oh, it's in backgrounds, so it's there. But
I thought I put it in
here. No, I got it. Don't show my stuffed porg that my kids love. Christmas. There we go. And then last week, last but not least, we did the Bad Batch reimagined as a D&D party. That has just been on my mind for a while. Just whenever I'm watching a movie or show with an adventuring party, like a group of protagonists, I'm always like, who's the barbarian? Who's the ranger? What are we like? I'm always subconsciously doing that kind of. It's my dungeon master brain. So I think we said we're going to do it again with Rebels or something.
Yeah.
All right, and now we're caught up. So we got
lore.
Say it again.
So I feel like I need to do some more lore stuff here. I feel like all the stuff we've discussed about, I was like, only a few had to deal with the lore, and I got some things cooking in my brain right here,
Good. Yeah. Having that nice review there, the summary, like let us know what our weak spots are. We didn't talk about the sequels much. We need to talk about the sequels more.
We definitely do, especially I guess really especially now that the hunt for Ben Solo, some rumor stuff came out. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. We just need to talk about it more.
Yeah, I feel like we bring it up. We're like, oh, we should do something with the sequels, and then nothing comes to us. We'll figure that out. I could do a D&D thing with the sequels.
That's easy. Yeah.
All right. So we're almost at an hour. We got like a minute and a half. Any last thoughts for Star Wars Culture Live 2025? That rhymed. I didn't mean
it. Sure you did.
Oh no, that was a question. Do you have any last thoughts for?
Oh, do I have
the audience on?
It's been another tremendous year. I'm excited to still be doing this with you. I didn't think we'd, to be honest, get this far in our podcast career here.
I didn't think we wouldn't, but I just didn't really think ahead. I just like I read that most podcasts fail after like 2 episodes, and I don't know. I was like I don't think that's gonna happen. There's plenty of Star Wars to talk about, and I'm having fun. So we'll keep it going. Maybe expand a little bit. We could do a secret special Marvel episode here and there. Like I don't know. Could be fun if there's really big news happening in other nerddoms. Maybe we could branch out and be bigger than what we are. But other than that, we hope you enjoy what we're doing here. Positive Star Wars podcast. We talk about the things we like and have a good holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, happy holidays, whatever you and yours are doing. Hope you get to watch whatever. Take care, boys. Glory to the Empire or the Rebellion. Rebellions are built on hope. So are empires. Empires are built on, I don't even know. Empires are built on a lot of metal. Every empire base we've ever seen, it's just like has so much like. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Take care, boys. You take care too, Anthony. Thanks for checking in. But everybody have a wonderful and safe holiday, and we will see you again on January 7th. So, with that said, have a great week, month, holiday season, and may the Force be with you.